Hello everyone, I hope you've had a great weekend and that you are ready to go for week 5. Isn't it incredible? This is week 5 of school. It seems so long. On Monday we're going to hear from the government whether things are going to change and whether we're going to move down to level 2. So it'll be an interesting week to see what happens. Okay, today I'm starting off and I'm doing Monday. Capital M. We're focusing on our half-size letters. We're also focusing on having those lines going down through the line, like the Y, the P, the G. Okay, in May. And when we do capitals, it touches the top and bottom line. And there's that Y. Sits on the line, but its tail goes through the line. Okay, today I'm going to write Barack Obama. Capital A. Sorry, capital B in there. Barack. Capital O, big O. All the other letters, of course, are half size. Small b. A. Now, can you see what I'm doing there with the A? I'm joining the A into the M and the M back into the A. Now that is called cursive writing. And some people have been asking me about cursive writing, saying, can we do cursive writing, or what is cursive writing? Well, cursive writing is really just joined writing. And one of the things that we do with our handwriting is we try and actually start in a certain position and finish in a certain position so that you can go on and you can move on to cursive writing. The idea of cursive writing is that you can join things up and write faster. Okay, so you can write neatly and fast. That's the idea of cursive writing. Now, it's not a big thing nowadays, really, because people use computers such a lot. But in the old days, being able to write neatly and to be able to do cursive writing neatly was a really big deal, because that's how you communicated. But for some of you who are interested, you might like to try some cursive or joining writing. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few letters today. So here's an A, and the A comes round and down, touches the line and comes up, and I'm joining it into an E there. Okay? A comes round, down, and we turn it into an E. A and E. Okay? Another one we can do there is the A turning into an I. Now we're putting flicks on the letters, okay? So the A, which we've always kind of done with a bit of a flick on it, here it goes into an I, but the I has a flick. Now I'm turning this into the word ear. Now it's interesting, so some letters work really well with this, okay, but some are more difficult because they start at the top or they start in the middle, so it's not easy to join. So we're going to start with those kind of letters that are easy to join, but just be aware that there'll be letters that aren't easy to join, and you may just have to take your pen off the paper. So when I write the word cat, cat's great, I go half size, C goes into the A goes into the T, and that works really well, okay? But if I write the word car, C goes into the A goes round, comes up to the R, and the R's a bit more tricky, okay? Also I'm writing the word cafe, C goes into the A, and the F, we make it start at the top. I've got to take my pencil off, and the F going to E is tricky too. So there's some letters that work well and some that don't, so you need to be aware of that. So I would start with some letters. Here's another example that works quite well. A T going into an E going into an A. So the ones I'm showing you are really good ones to have a go at. Now, if you're finding this too difficult, don't worry about it. You don't need to do it. Go back and look at one of my other videos and use that. But you might like to have a go, okay? Because handwriting, when we're doing handwriting, we're thinking about being able to be neat, but we're also trying to be kind of reasonably quick and comfortable. You know, we don't want it to be too difficult. Okay, so T's a good one. T goes into the E, round, up into the A. Okay, and when I finish, I've got to go back across the T. We're kind of putting flicks and joins on. Okay, so if you'd like to have a go on that today, that'd be awesome. If you do, I'd love to see what you've done. It's been great to see people post it on the social club. If you want to post it with me, you can. It'd be interesting for you guys to talk to Cindy, because Cindy learned to write in France, and in France they just start with cursive writing pretty much straight away, which is not a bad idea. Have a great week. I'm writing goodbye, and you can see that goodbye is actually quite a tricky one to do. Cool. Okay.